welcome to the video today. So we're going to start off Weston Interchange running some locos. We've got the sounds all working now, so I'm going to go get the first one started for you. Any questions, let me know. We'll start the 150. Yeah, those cars are Oxford die-cast, exactly. So here we go. In the back there, the buses are a mixture of different brands. The omnibus ones, the EFE ones, that sort of thing. Better put the sound on, hadn't I? Got no sound. There we go. Start the loco. The engine. How are you today? That 150 there is a Bachmann one with Lego Man Biffo sound chip. Good stuff. So the computer there is just running this, so I'm not touching a thing on the model railway. It's completely automated now. Yeah, that's it. I used to watch them on the Dawlish webcam, and I think, yeah, I've been over there a few times. Took the sleeper down to Penzance and rode those 150s. Better bring in something else, haven't I? Here we are, it comes in a bit more of an express loco, 158. Hey Rachel, good to see you. Thanks for joining. That's it, I've been looking for the Arriva one. But at the moment, yeah, the old Arriva livery, unfortunately, it's the old style tooling, so you do lose all the seats in one of them. I think that's a bit of a shame. Rachel, how are you? And here we go, that's the thing with this this Bachmann model. You see there when the doors open, like the sound, you can see the orange light comes on. The central door locking light. Yeah, I'm good, thanks Rachel. Bit excited recently. The channel's really took off in the past week or so. We're on track to get around about 3,000 views this week, so that's very good. And we're taking on around 40 subscribers in the last 3 days. Very exciting. Yeah, I brought another car out, another train out into service. We'll see something else now. Hello, Chimera. Thanks for joining. Much appreciated. Hold off. Sorry. No, I do appreciate you guys joining. Where's my N-gauge layout? My N-gauge layout is currently in the spare room on the racks. So I have it all taken down at the moment. It's an exhibition layout, so it folds down quite neatly. Now that's the only sound loco that's not... Sorry, that's the only loco that's not sound, I mean to say, out of 66. But we'll get round to doing that eventually. Oh, I should probably set up a route for that 66 actually. It's not on a route. There you go, I just set up on a route now. It's on a loco route, which means it goes from my refueling yard straight out the back and back out again. Yeah, we'll run it on that one instead, so it'll come back and do that. Let me know if there's anything you want to see. Any parts of the layout you want to get a closer look at, it's not a problem. If I want to, I can just leave this the whole day and it will go all on its own. Yeah, so this one is just end to end. I'll give you more of a view of it there, Rachel, so you can see it. So, terminus there. So a bit of a cough. It comes down here. Where that one's going is out to my fiddle yard. Under there I've got a 3-lane fiddle yard. And over this side I've got the refueling area. That's where that 66 has been popping in and out of. And that's it. I step back so you can see it end to end. There you are. But the idea was to make a basic layout where the automation provides enough of the interest to keep people watching. Because it's so busy. Thanks, Rachel. Yours is coming along really quick as well. Oh, here comes our regional train. 4-3 are quite local, and the 158 comes from a bit further away, off of the main line somewhere. Like, for example, Exeter to Newquay or something like that, somewhere far. There's a track plan up this way as well with the automation. I'll show you what's controlling it. There you are. So it just shows where the trains are and what they're doing. It's quite interesting, really. I've got my manual controller if I want to use it. And I've got a platform area down the back and testing area for the laptop when it goes to shows, so it's not all up there in the way. It's handy actually having that, because if you meet up with people from shows, they want their loco programming or something, you can do it for them straight away. Get some more diesel. No, it should shut down if I'd done the programming right. I don't know if I did. But no, obviously I haven't, so I'll have to have a look at that again later. Yeah, it is still running. It's supposed to turn the interior lights off and turn the sound off when it parks up there. I'll pop you guys back down again. You get sick walking round. Get travel sick or something. Motion sickness, that's the word. Thanks, Rachel. I just love it how the signals work. So the signal there is given the feather, that means the train going to take the left. So that's 4 or 5 lights or whatever, how many number of lights it is, the white ones above the green. It just tells the driver it's going to take the left turn. And then when it enters the new block, it sets itself to red. There you go. The ground signals in the depot work as well. When there's a train due to go, I'll take you over there and we can see them go. The 150's got 70 seconds to go yet, so we'll go over there close to the time. Hi. Hello Glow, welcome to the channel, to the video, thanks for joining us. So we're just doing a short running session here today. And I've been explaining any questions people got. Let's have a look how long we've got left. Well, that train's going to go in 20 seconds now, so I'll take you over there. You can see the signals will change. So we have ground signals, you see, up this end. See, it's currently set to 1 white and 1 red. That left-hand one. At the moment it's set against the train to stop. Now you've got 2 whites, it's set for it to leave. That's another train in the platform there, making some door noises. There we go, train's passed that signal, it's gone red again. Yeah. Lovely bit of daylight coming in. I'll have some more of that, please. Now, some of the eagle-eyed of you might have spotted there's a hole in the back of the layout just over there. Well, what that is a hole in the back so that we've got a fallow car system for the car to turn around. So we've got one of these. I'll bring it over. This little car here, well, van. If I turn it on, you'll see. And that magnet follows an embedded steel wire in the road and directs the car where to go. It's very good. But I don't have the turnaround blanking pieces on at the moment, so I can't run it. I've taken them off, but here's one of them. Sort of just see it there. It's like watching the Dawlish seawall but a platform. Oh, he's going to get some fuel. Well, that one's gone into the service area, that one. It's going for a service as well. That one turned off, it did the right thing. I have it programmed so it leaves the head and tail lights on, but turns the noise in the interior lights off. There's a couple of trains due back now. We'll see what gets in first. There we are. So the computer now automatically shuts down the sounds and the lights out the back in the fiddle yard, so they can't be seen. Now that 66 is going to hang around there for quite a while. The reason for that is it's waiting for its servicing area to become... No, it's Glow. It's a great thing to do, use the automation. It brings a whole nother level to railway modelling. So I can choose to operate the layout myself. I can choose to have it semi-automatic, so other trains run around the train that I'm running, just like in the real world. Or I can have it run completely automatically like it is now, and I become a train spotter. You can do anything really with it. Setting it up's quite complex. I won't lie, but it's simpler than it has been in the past. So you have your command station, and you'll have modules attached to the command station that feed back where the train is from different breaks in the track. So you use different blocks as feedbacks, you see. And it tells the computer where the train is, and it works out how fast the train is running from the speed profiling you did using that those blocks. And also you want your points to all have decoders on them as well, and motors, so that the software can control them as well. I'll be honest with you, the guy to go to, I'll show you the picture of him. I've actually got an advert for him on my model railway, how about that? That's James there at DCC Train Automation. He's the guy where you can get everything from that's on this layout. I'm not paid by him to say that, but he genuinely is the place to go. They give you the best service and the best help with it. He's always willing to lend a hand, so I wouldn't go anywhere else. Our 143, the pacer now has just started up, it's ready to go. Just waiting for a free platform where that 158's just parked itself. So once we see those orange lights go out on the train, it'll be off. Off it goes. Brilliant. That's the great thing about it, Glow. You can have a really basic layout, just like this one, and it's actually entertaining. It's entertaining not for minutes, but for hours with the automation. At least I find so. Oh, here comes our pacer back out. Maybe it got oil top up. And some diesel. Or maybe they put some sand in it. Or perhaps it needed cleaning out. Could have needed cleaning out. There we are, and the 66 is now going to take its place. If you've ever watched the York Rail webcam, they've got a space just at the bottom left where the 66s and the 37s of DRS all park up as Thunderbird locos. And that's what I like to think that little yard is over there for it, as a Thunderbird loco. In case anything breaks down, it'll come out and collect it. Thank you. So soon we'll be putting this one away. It is going to an exhibition later on this year, so it will be there in Wexford exhibition. But we're putting this away until then. But the plan is to build a new 00 layout with the automation, but it's going to be a tail chaser layout, so in a circle. But it's going to take some time, but we will get that done. That's this year's target anyway, just to have trains running on a roundy layout. So Glow, if you're interested in the automation, I don't know how much you know about it, but what you need as a basic is brakes in the track like this. So you'll see lots of little brakes on the track just like that around my entire layout. And if we come round here, we might have to see them. And underneath there you go, we're using those, and each of those red wires connected to one of the blocks, so one of the cut pieces of track, and it feeds back to this unit any voltage changes and tells the computer whether there's a train drawing current in that area. With the automation though, it's a little bit delicate with lots of wiring, so what I've done, I've put it all inside conduit. You can see I've been working on it, but because I put it inside the conduit, it's a lot tidier, so when I go to shows, it won't get caught up on stuff in transport, and it's a lot more reliable. You just pull the wire out. What size layout is this? This is 11 foot by 2 foot in its current form. If you put the pieces on, I've got these here, I'll show you one. Those there, they're for the Fala car system. They attach to the back and the side. If you include those, it's 3 foot wide by 12 foot long. So there's a little bit of a difference if you do that, but it's not very big. Morning Jeff, good to see you. We've just been running some trains and answering some questions this morning. And I've been thanking all the new subscribers as well that have joined us. And thanking people for coming to view as well. There's been a lot of views in the last week or so. And we're well on track to get 3,000 views this week, so I just wanted to say a big thanks. What I'm going to do, I'm going to swap that 66 out for a sound loco. So I'm going to pause it there and put my 68 on instead. Get that off the track. The 68 is kind of loud though. There we are. I'll just tell iTrain that I swapped the loco. Sorry about that, I think we disconnected for a second. I just stuck on the Class 68 with the Earth Mover speaker in it, and I've got to say it's the best speaker I've ever heard for a sound loco. It shakes the baseboards as it goes along, it's amazing. Really though, an Earth Mover speaker, you can only get those in an actual loco. You can't get them inside a DMU because they're so big. You'd end up destroying all the interior. Oh, a few more people have come and joined us. Thanks for joining. Any questions, just ask. And don't forget to hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed, if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button too. That's my bit done for the YouTube algorithm. Yeah, I'm going to get that 68 to run again. I just love it. So when there's a free slot in the platforms, it will come down. So we'll see that shortly. I can hear it just starting up now at the other end. You can probably hear it too. It absolutely makes the whole baseboard shake. It's so loud. I do have the coaches, Acura Scale Mark 5 coaches on order for that as well. So when they come out, we'll give them a good run on the roundy layout we're about to make. Oh, here it comes. This is possibly the heaviest loco I own as well. Here we are, the only sound now you can pretty much hear is just the 68. It drowns everything else out. So the sound on this one is a Coastal DCC sounds chip, also on a lock sound decoder. Jeff asks, what's happened to the big N-gauge layout you was building? So that's currently in storage right now, in the spare room on the rack. So recently I found it, well, when I had it up I found it a bit big for the room, so I put it down for now. Maybe we'll get back to that in the future. And Rachel said I keep dropping signal. I know, I do apologise. I don't know what's going on there. We're actually set next to the internet router, so I don't know why it's doing that. But as you can see there, it keeps very busy, does Weston Interchange. Always something moving, always something to see. Or hear. Oh, it's going straight on this time. It's only got a green signal without the feather. Does the 150, so that's going to get some fuel. Ready for its return working. Maybe we'll go get a view now. So I need to find something to put underneath it so it'll stay there. I've got a van, that should do it. There you go. Oh, it moved. There you are. So I weathered the track the other day. So the track is now, it's not so garishly new looking. I think we'll do a closer look at that 158 actually in one of the future videos. It's worth a look. It's got lots of features on it. Very rough. Fueling. And our 143 is coming up from behind now. Brilliant. And that's going for its service as well. Yep, we'll turn our camera around now. We'll get a look the other way. Then we'll remove him. And remove that one. There you are, you can all see now. Yeah, sorry about that, Jeff. I don't know what's going on with my internet. It keeps dropping off even though we're right next to the router. Hard to understand. I should have to get on with onto the company. One of those rare occasions everything's gone silent. Got our loud 68 coming through again. This will be a treat coming through right past the camera. Thanks, Rachel. Take care, and I'll see you later. Probably see you in your stream later, actually. Morning, James. It's good to see you. We're just doing some automation running here. Yes, exactly, James. You're correct. Thank you. In a moment we'll have to go back to the other side and I'll show you the other side, see them actually working. Off goes our 68 again, back into its service area. Yes, working signals are the best sort of signals, says James. I agree. I'll bring you back over there now. Oh, here comes the 150. You may watch the signals. When the camera wants to focus. There you go. You can probably get in a closer shot to those. Just move the stuff over so you can have a look. That's better. Indeed. I think the feathers bring it together. Yes, CR signals, that's correct. I had to have them wired up the opposite way around compared to normal. Between the anode, is it cathode, I think? In these ones I had to have it wired the other way around because I've attached them to DigiKey's DR4018s. And they power things differently, just to be awkward. And yes, those are CCTV monitor screens. Had to have those. So there is something due next coming. So if anything goes into the service area, it turns its engine off. If anything goes into the fiddle yard, it turns everything off. Just so we're not all deafened. Wow, okay, that's quite a long time. I ordered this when I first started this layout. It was about 1.5 years ago. Maybe about a year and a month, maybe a year and a couple of months actually. But then I only ordered the one signal, so. And at the time we had an exhibition to get them for. So I ended up giving them a deadline. But yeah, they were quite difficult to get hold of. But they are worth it. I mean, you can go with the Absolute Aspects company, but they're very expensive for what's pretty much as good as CR signals. But you'll get them a lot quicker with Absolute Aspects, but then if you're paying less for CR signals, obviously, something's got to give. And it's the wait time there. There you go, that would be the... That's one thing I like about CR signals, is willing to give anything a go. So I wanted the twin-headed signal there for my platform end. It just had to be that one. Yeah, that would be the one. Why don't we go have a look at our yard at the other end. I've got some ground signals in there. It's just gone white actually, or green. So I do have that area signalled too. Thank you. So I got the station car park. It is easier to get signals in 00, you're right. That is one of the reasons I've moved over to 00 recently, is because of the supply. There's a lot more supply available in 00s, you know. Yes, exactly. That's why I guess, not the space, not for that reason as well. That is one of the reasons I put my N-gauge down. But it's also getting stuff. It was so difficult. Especially where I am in Ireland, they don't actually model that off the N-gauge over here. So what I was finding is everything had to be ordered in. And there was no second-hand stuff, no used stuff I could get hold of cheaper. So that's why I went to 00. That and the size, look, the size of the N-gauge was too big that I had. well, it fit, but it was a pain. As I say, it's still there, it's just in storage right now. I will go back to it one day. Oh, there's our friend up the top there. In private place, I don't know if you can see him right there. James Hudson. Getting free advertisements. I figured when we go to shows, people always say, where can I get this stuff? Who do I talk to? So I left an advert on the layout, much easier. Just point and say, this guy. Yeah, so our pacer is waiting for inbound traffic for the single line section to clear. It's quite interesting how it does that. The station signs. What did I do? Oh, I know what that was. You see the poles that are on it? Well, I had a... Well, where is it actually? Oh no, it's put away at the moment, but I've got a Hornby Class 800. And one of the drive shafts broke on it. I rescued it as second-hand deal as not running, and the reason it's not running because the drive shaft was broken and I got it real cheap. So those poles are a sawn in half drive shaft from a Class 800 from Hornby, and the sign itself is just cardboard with paper stuck on top of it from the printer. Hardly anything that amazing. So I just reused what I had, really. Hi Reese, good to see you. But yes, I got one of those pacers at less than a third of the cost of it. Typeface. Oh, that's a really good question. I think it's Arial. I'll be honest with you, I just kept looking through the typefaces. I didn't really take the name down, but I knew that would be the one when I saw it. One thing I love about the Bachmann there, the lights go out when the doors close. I think that's a really good design feature by Bachmann to have installed. Having the central door locking working as in the light system. It is, yeah. So Rail Alphabet, I think they're on version 2 of Rail Alphabet now. From what I remember researching, it's very interesting. How are you, Reese? I haven't seen you for a long time. Version 1 was, there was nothing wrong with it, it was just old style. So it wasn't as clean cut as the new version. Like, it looked more like Times New Roman-ish than Arial does today. Had the little flicks at the end of the letters and that sort of thing. Nothing wrong with it. It was good for its time period for sure. Reese, that's just joined us, James, will recognise the brickwork on this. It's Lakeside Shopping Centre's brickwork. That's what the brickwork on that was modelled after. The bus station's obviously different because I didn't have enough space to do the big bus station. But as a kit, this comes as a kit, and it has the bays instead. Oh, did it not? I can't remember what it was. I'm sure it was something like that though. So I'll bring that camera back a bit to see the train stopped in there. There you go. Oh, very good. Better bring that food in. You don't want it getting defrosted or melted. Hope there's a nice tub of ice cream in it. Saying that, put a tub of ice cream in front of me. Unfortunately, I'll eat the whole thing in one go. I can't help myself. Chelmsford, welcome to the channel. Thank you. So we're just running some trains now on the automation with the sound running. Loads of people have been saying that today. The reason for that is just it's a bit big at the moment for me to be running, and I've got this one booked into an exhibition, so I wanted to complete it. I will get onto the N-gauge again eventually. Here comes our 68 again. Gotta love that Earth Mover speaker. Yep, so this layout is booked into Wexford Model Railway Club's exhibition down in Wexford over Easter bank holiday. I love that on the 68. You can hear the driver's door open at one end and then it closes at the other end before he's ready to go. So the coastal DCC sounds as the door noises. yes, I'll be going to that show, and surely I will make a video on that one as well. I mean, this operates on its own automatically, so I'll have an opportunity to go around the show. In fact, if I bring you over here, this will be interesting for you. iTrain will run independently of the layout and run it from here. Like remotely, I can run it. Just something a bit interesting for you. My 3D printer. We'll do it at a different angle now. I'll go back down here again, I think. I will move those lorries. And we shall have a view from here, shan't we? It's like a summer's day. That lovely sky behind everything. And the daylight coming in from behind me there. I think the sky looks like a Toy Story sky. Like the wallpaper. Oh, I know, right? The tins. I tell you what, as a kid, I had a board with some track on it, and I used to use VHS tapes as tunnels. And some of the tins as well. What's that, a tin of even? Minestrone. I don't even like minestrone. But there we are. Brilliant J94. That's it, all with Lego. I had some Lego and did it as well. I did it mostly with VHS tapes and pretended it was underground film, because I lived in London. I used to have some GWR auto coaches in sort of cream livery. They looked sort of like the D-stock, if you really put your mind to it. Yeah, and boxes. If I could get hold of a box, that was. They were great days. Anybody fancy a sneak peek of what I've been working on? What I fancy, like my plans? I've got some plans ahead, you see. I'll take you over there on the computer. Go over here. This is an adaptation of someone else's layout. You can see I blanked off certain areas where there was extra track that I didn't have space for. But this layout was called Crew Lisle, and it had, like down here, it had a whole additional loader track, and up here as well, but I didn't have the space for it. So this is what I've come up with, is to take that off of it and to change around. So take out that track crossing there and put one in under there, take this one out and put that one in there, and lengthen the platform a little bit. That way we can bring trains off at the top section all the way around on the left track, around. You can come across here and straight into the branch, and off the branch into the fiddle yard underneath. We can have trains running on the 2 main lines, just circles, lots and lots in both directions. And then, just like my Weston Town and Sarum Town, it'll have the top section coming off the branch off the main line there, you see, with some platforms going up and some crossovers there to be able to return the trains to the correct tracks when they come back down again. Like a cutting sort of model, because I've always wanted to do that and I've never done it. This layout that I saw has everything I want to do on it, so I've taken the plan, amended it for my needs, and that's what we're going to complete this year, hopefully. I've got the plans for the baseboards all done, have worked it out. This would be 00. And I was trying to work out the different sizes and things, but I come up with that baseboard plan. The original layout was just 4 baseboards. So 2 long sides and 2 connecting pieces. Obviously that won't ever fit in a car, so. And of course I've gone for 12 foot long rather than their original 8.5. Just so that we can increase the length of this line here, so the gradient is less severe, and it fits into my room nicely. That leaves me with more space underneath to put a fiddle yard underneath this, off of the line. So Chelmsford, we've gone the other way around. We have. I've gone from M to 00. The reason for me is because of the supply issues in choice. And obviously my 00, N gauge was fairly big, which is the opposite problem of everyone else. But I do have 2 more N gauge layouts, 2 small ones, so I'll still run them. But I just want space to run my other locos, you see. So I've got a Class 70. And I've got a HST there, you see. And for that 68, I've got the Mark 5 set coming, so really I just have to have more. And that for me freight. Got some more messages to read there, let's just catch up. If an engaged wants to sell it, I'll be interested. I could sell it, but the problem is from here is I'm in Ireland, and anything I sell will incur customs VAT if I send it over to you, and it'll be on the new price, not the used price. So if I sell it used for a used price, you're paying the new price for it anyway. So it's almost impossible to sell stuff from Ireland to the UK unless I go to the north, which is a 5-hour journey for me. well, 6 hours actually to Belfast. Otherwise, if I was in on the mainland, I would. James, I have to agree completely with that one. For the used market especially, because I can't do anything on the tax. On the new stuff, if I buy stuff from Hattons, they remove the tax, British tax, and they replace it with Irish tax, and they pay it on my behalf. And I don't pay any different, actually, if I'm buying new stuff. It's actually the same price as you guys. But for used stuff, because it's used and there is no VAT, like from individuals that you're buying from, the government adds its own VAT when it gets here. So I end up paying new price or higher just for used stuff. Which again is another reason I went to 00, because there's a lot more used 00 already in Ireland. It's a pain in the backside. I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I know he's selling a lot of stuff at the moment. So that real track pacer there, the lights keep going off on it. And the reason, you see they just come on and off again, is the wires on the contacts between the carriages. Pain in the backside it is. Daniel Brooksbank. He runs Great Delton YouTube channel. And he's got Great Delton on Facebook as well. He's part of my Rule 1 Model Railways Facebook group too. No worries. James, I agree. Actually, I must say those Bachmann units, both of those that are out now, are my most reliable units. That 150 was the first train that I bought for 00 gauge, followed by that 158. And then they've been my best performing ones since. And they're both approaching 30 kilometres each so far that they've done on this layout. That's 30 real world kilometres. That's about 20 odd miles each. That 150's done 29,972 metres so far. And as long as you run them sensibly, they'll last a lot longer. It's the people that run them at 100 miles an hour and then stop them on a spot, wonder why they stop working with dirty track. If you keep the track clean and run them sensibly, like speed up slowly at a low speed and then slow them down slowly again, then they'll last and last. My Graham Farish Bachmann Voyager, the cross-country one that I own, has done 180 kilometres in N-gauge, but real-world mileage so far, and all it's had is one oiling and that's it. Yes, James, I absolutely do. It's like any mechanical item. Well, it's just if you're running them at high speed, you're pushing the components to their tolerances. And to the edge of their design capability. You don't really want to do that if you want it to last a long time. You're putting a lot of forces on the internal components if you're accelerating and decelerating very sharply, you see, as well. And the more you can minimise that, the longer it will last. It will wear down less, or slowly anyway. When I was a kid, I used to run them around fairly quickly, and they didn't last very long. And now, but the end gauge over 100 kilometers on most of the locos now, and they all run perfectly fine. But on YouTube, people say they only do miles, kilometers, whichever, and they're done for. You just have to wonder how they're running them, because none of mine have ever done that. They just keep going now. You'd say that, but a lot of them brass components as well. You burn out the motors. I suppose that could be a factor. But even when they switched to nylon, a lot of the nylon stuff just broke. Well, there are lots of reports of, say, locos needing new parts and things, and mine just never have. Just from other people's experiences. People always seem shocked when I say that Farish Voyager has done how far it's done. Or even my HSTs are well over 100 kilometers each. I mean, all my locos here on this layout still operate like they're brand new. Oh, so found locos get quieter with age as well. It's been a good thing. See, the only thing is I haven't been able to test like for like, but from other people's experiences, it's just what I've been able to arrive at the conclusion as well. So anybody that's new that's watching this or watching the replay of this, thanks for joining us. Do hit the like button and subscribe if you like what you see. I just want to say thanks to all of our new subscribers that have joined us and all of the recent viewers as well. Just today we've had around about 600 views on the channel this morning, so YouTube's really pushing the content recently. I'm not sure why. I haven't changed what I've been doing, but thank you very much for taking your time out of the day to have a look. If you have any questions about the layout or anything here that you see that you want to do, just let me know and I'll get either a video made of it or answer your question back to you in the comments. In the last hour alone, about 115 views. It's amazing. Take care, J90. Thanks for joining us. Much appreciated. I'll see you in one of your streams or with Rachel later. I'm sure she'll end up out line side at some point. So we're going to stream until 12:30 today. So if there's anything you want to see, do let me know. Change of view or whatnot, not a problem. So here's something I haven't done yet. We can run that fallow car system and then catch it before it gets to the end. So that'd be interesting to watch. Just clear the roadway. I can't put the pieces on at the end, but at least you can see it run round. So it comes through this hole here from the back. Off it goes. Ignore the can of beans, I've been using that to hold the camera. And it goes out the hole. It goes out through the tunnel. Then it comes back out. Goes through the fiddle yard out the back. It does where I'm sitting usually, and it comes back out onto the layout again, you see. Let's move that lorry forwards. Hopefully it won't hit it this time. There you go. Get the swing to get around that corner. That's a really sharp corner. for exhibitions, keep people interested. I say the kids would really like to see that. Bringing on you now, guys, back to the station again. Nice stuff. We get to see a bit more from that end. As the sunlight outside is getting dimmer behind the clouds, we can see more of the lighting as well. It's interesting. The only thing that was pointed out to me the other day is devoid of life. We have no people on the platform. I have to get some figures. I will. It survived. I caught it on my foot. I knew that's going to happen one day. I must figure out how to turn the sound up on that 158. It's very quiet. Or at least replace the speakers in it as well. I know they came factory fitted, but they're not very good. They're very quiet. Very tinny. Something funny for you guys. If you've stayed here this long, I got one of those robotic hoovers. You know those, right? Well, it knocked over a tin of paint the other day. And then proceeded to walk it all around the house. So if anyone was wondering and they caught that earlier in the video, that blue paint, that's where it came from. I just realised I didn't explain it. It's lucky I don't own a dog. If you catch my drift on that one. That wouldn't be good. Camera won't focus. There we go. I forgot, guys. Have you seen the new tops that we got? I think you can see this. Rule 1 model railways is now on my top embroidered top for when we go to the exhibitions or if I film some videos. So we're now branded. Brilliant. So even if I'm walking around an exhibition, you know who I am. You can come up and ask some questions. Not a problem. Well, that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. The DAPO's turned itself back on again. Hope you've enjoyed everything. I will be back again for another live stream. Hopefully not too long in the distant future. Take care. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.